that you're waking up with us this morning. I promised you that if you stayed with us for the couple of hours, you would find some things and we would make a way for you to do those chores and things around your house so much easier. And with the help of BISSELL. This is part of their Liftoff series. And Liftoff, all of their Liftoff products are 2-in-1 because there's so many times when we're working around the house, we've got to do those quick cleanups and we're saying, you know what, I don't want to go and pull out the broom and the dustpan. I don't want to go and pull out my big vacuum to get these quick cleanup messes that we have to do. So that's where the BISSELL 2-in-1 Cordless Rechargeable Stick Vacuum comes in. What I like about a stick vac is that it's lightweight, it's easy to use, you can move it everywhere, anywhere and everywhere, but this is not just for the floors. Of course, you can do your hard floors, your kitchen floors, your ceramic, your tile, all of that, but you can also do carpets, you can do your upholstery, you can bring it up off the floor with that hand vac. This, I know, is going to make cleanup so much easier. It's already a customer pick on hsn.com, but let me tell you just a couple things. Now, we only have about 600 of them, and when they're gone, that's it. And also, for this hour only, so until 7:59 a.m. on the East Coast, you can get 3 flex. So take advantage of that. That's, what, $26.65 on your credit card. But if you have an HSN card, it's going to be less than $20 on your credit card because you can get 4 flex payments. Now, I want to share with you how to use this. Peter Kilcullen is joining us this morning to take us through. And Peter has sufficiently made a mess on every surface that we have.
I wasn't nervous about making a mess because we have the BISSELL.
Yeah, and we're not nervous about cleaning it up either.
No, exactly. I love what you said about this with the quick cleanups.
Yeah.
What's going to happen with this type of stick vac, the Liftoff from BISSELL, is this is the one that you're going to be using every day, twice a day, 3 times a day. Certainly you've got your big upright, you're going to use that on your weekly cleaning, and you're going to need that. But this is so perfect. No cords, it's rechargeable, it's lightweight, and it's 2-in-1. And I'm going to show you that real quick, and then I'm going to go over all the features, because I think you're going to be really surprised about all the features that you get on something that is a very lightweight stick vac. Look how easy it goes on the floor. Now what you're going to notice is I've got a brush roll there. Can you see that brush roll? But on the floor, I don't need that. When I go to the carpets, I can add that brush roll. Just like your full-size upright, you can use that brush roll and turn it on and off. It makes it so easy. But you can see what I've done on that floor. So let me turn that off. And then look at this. Underneath the high chair, there's all the Cheerios and things like that everywhere.
Yeah.
Pull that out. And now I have the 2-in-1. I can go right up onto this area.
This is what you need, because kids don't eat meat
exactly.
at all.
They leave a bunch of cereal there. There's a bunch on the floor. But because this is 2-in-1, now you can handle it. That perfect, easy, cordless hand vac. And then the amazing, very versatile for hard floor surfaces and your carpets is that stick vac. And this goes right back into the stick vac. Put that right in there, and you are set to go.
And you're set to go.
Isn't that great?
I want to share with you as we continue on and we go to some more surfaces. That was as quick as your cleanup is going to be. So if you, let's say you're sitting there with your child right now in the high chair and you're thinking, after he's done or she's done eating, I'm going to take another 20 minutes to clean up. No, not if you have the BISSELL. And you can see why this is so popular already. Look at that.
And now, some of the other features, I showed you that you can turn that brush roll on and off just with the touch of a button right here, on and off from the handle, which is great. I can turn that off, but check this out. From here, I'm turning that on and off, but then look at this button right here. Here's what this does, and this is why it's got to be versatile. I can hit that button, and now, look at this. It's flexible enough that I can use this to go in all those other areas underneath. Well, actually, let me turn it on and actually use it like that. I can go underneath, and now I'm using it to clean. It's so low profile. It's amazing. But the other great thing is when you want to fold that up and you want to store it, again, hit that button, fold it just like that, so now it's half the size it needs to be to go into the closet. Exactly.
It takes up no space. It's about, we say it's about 5 pounds, but really, I mean, it feels so lightweight when you're picking this up.
Very
so if you're
lightweight.
taking it upstairs and downstairs, if you're, moving all around the kitchen, it's not going to be a chore any longer. I want to remind you as we continue on, free shipping, 3 flex for this hour only, or until it sells out. And actually, with everybody on the phone, we've got about 500 of them left.
Now, here's something. I'm on the floor surface here, and I've got big chunks, but then I also have some stuff that's actually sticking to the floor a little bit. I can go back and forth and add that brush roll when I need to. You can hear it taking care of those beans, things like that. But remember, I can turn that off and I can grab that stick vac as well. You're just pushing that button right there, grab that handheld vac, and you're set to go. So you can go above floor cleaning all around the kitchen as well. And I can show you that, but it's not just the floors, it's also going to be the carpets. And the reason you can use your stick vac on the carpets, and many of them don't do this, is because of that brush roll. For me, that's like the best feature that we have on here, because the brush roll is needed on the carpet because you can't agitate all those carpet fibers and get the dirt off there without the brush roll. Yeah. But on the floors, you can choose to use it or not, and that's what makes this, I mean, I think, a very versatile stick vac. It's lightweight, there's no cords, and it does the job.
It moves easily, it's easy to maneuver, it kind of swivels and, you know, all the way around.
Exactly.
I like, and that was the first thing I asked Peter, was the big chunks of stuff. It gets the beans, it gets the Cheerios, it gets all the big chunks up. And you're not bending over because you're pretty tall. You don't have to, you know, bend over.
But now no one has to bend over because
of this. I like that so much.
That is really neat.
Yeah.
So let me show you that. So we've seen it on the floors. Let's go over to the carpet because I want to make sure we get to all the floor surfaces here as well. So same thing with the brush roll. I can just have this charging in the pantry or in that back room or in the closet, and you can grab it. It's always ready to go. You get that charge on there. Now I can add that brush roll. And again, same thing. Even with those larger pieces, like I think we've got some pretzels down there, but then there's also dirt on the carpet, and that's where the brush roll becomes so effective. You need that brush roll, and I think you're thinking, well, that stick vac can't clean the carpet, but it can because of that brush roll. It can take care of that dirt. It can take care of some of those larger chunks of pretzels and crumbs and the mess that the kids make. So if you're eating by the TV, and I think that happens, if you've got kids, they're eating by the TV. So I'm able to go there. Now here's, again, that great feature with one touch of a button. I can go underneath there. You can see how low profile it is. If it's going to be the coffee table, something like that, the sofa.
And that's so important because now you don't have to move your sofa, because how many of us really do that anyway? There's stuff under there that you probably haven't gotten to in a long time using your big upright. Now, we all have a big upright, but really, we probably don't use it as much as we need to because it's heavy, it's hard to bring out, it's a big ordeal. With this, it's so quick. So this is for your quick cleanups. And look, even when you're, again, eating, watching TV, you've got things on your upholstery, it picks it right on up.
Exactly. Now, here's one more thing I want to show you. So when you're using this as the hand vac, and I was just using it around the sofa, watch this. You can see right here the crevice tool is built in. So watch this. I just pull that out. Get that out of there. Now you've got your crevice tool built in and attached. Can you see that?
I like that.
It just pops right out. So when you're doing things like around the sofa and you want to find all the crumbs that went all inside and around the sofa, this is going to be perfect because you have that crevice tool. So I can pull the crevice tool out and get all underneath the cushions anywhere I need that. It's going to be perfect. Pop that right back in, and then take the unit, and I can put it right back in to the stick vac, and now I'm ready to go again. So 2-in-1, that is what the lift-off's all about. Lifting it off of the stick vac onto that hand vac, and now you've covered all those jobs. Brush roll on and off. I mean, you can see the job it does on the carpet.
Let me interrupt you really quickly. With everybody on the phone, we've got about 450 of these left. These are going fast. And you know why? Because it's easy. I mean, finally, you're able to get those quick cleanups, because if you don't get it quickly, it stays on the floor, it gets dirtier and dirtier, it gets ground in, and then at the end of the week, or maybe on Saturday when you do decide to do all of your big cleaning, you have a huge chore ahead of you. But if you could take 5 minutes every day, just kind of clean up, sweep up around the kitchen floors, your carpets, your heavy walk areas, then on your Saturday big cleanup days, you won't have nearly as much work to do. A lot of the reviews on hsn.com also say, I bought this for my daughter who's off in college. I bought this for my son who's got his first apartment, and I know he's not going to do the big cleanup, but he needs something to do those quick pickups. This is it. And I like that it's so lightweight, because look, 5 pounds, I mean, I've got handbags, I've got purses that weigh more than this, but this is super strong, and it holds so much too.
No, the capacity's great. You can empty it out really easily, pop that back in. But the great thing is when you can leave it charging, and if you want to grab it out of the closet, many times you don't even need to grab the stick vac, just grab the hand vac off of it, and you're set to go, and you can do those jobs where if there's a spill on the countertop, or there's something on the furniture, anything like that. This is for those jobs that happen, and they happen every single day, and that's why BISSELL created the 2-in-1, the lift-off, where you can have that great hand vac, but then also have it in the stick vac version. And that's why they call it their floors and more, because it'll do the floors and a whole lot more. Here you can see it fits perfect on the stairs.
Yes.
It fits in all those areas. So lightweight, very maneuverable.
I love it, especially for the stairs, because the stairs it's hard to kind of get a big upright up there. or to have all those extra attachments to try to do that. I love when it's something, if it's quick, I'm going to do it. If it's easy, I'm going to do it. If it's affordable, I'm going to buy it, and I hope that you are. These are going fast. We've got now into the 300s of what we have left, so we're down to our last about 7 minutes of the presentation, but we've got to show you the hand vac, because a lot of people don't have high hopes typically for a hand vac, but this one is BISSELL, so you know it's going to work.
Exactly, and that's the thing. You have something that does more than one job. So you have that hand vac, you have the stick vac, and they really are the ones that you're going to use every day. So again, let's just see what this can do. It does a great job. I mean, we talk about how the whole unit is only 5 pounds. This is so lightweight to do any of those jobs as well around the house. And all I'm doing is pulling the trigger right there. As soon as you remove it from the stick vac portion and using it as a hand vac, you're right there to using it as a trigger. So you don't have to hold the button on. You're just using it like that as a trigger, and it does a great job. Some of the larger things, if you got candies and spills like that, it's perfect.
Yeah.
How about this?
Almonds, those
things
are
like
big,
that.
whole, thick almonds.
Exactly.
And look, they're coming right up.
And you can see everything in there. It's easy to empty because it is bagless. It's cordless.
See, I like it.
Rechargeable. It's really what you want.
This is everything we want. Bagless, cordless, rechargeable, lightweight, 2-in-1, affordable, 3 flex just for the next 25 minutes or so, or until this is gone because it's on its way out there. But as we see what this can do, also notice that you don't have to keep emptying it after every pass, because Peter has picked up a lot of different things, and there's plenty of room in the case there.
Exactly. When you do want to empty it, again, you just push that button, and all you're doing is pulling that filter out. So even in a lightweight stick vac like this, you still have that filter, so you're not putting all those dust particles into the air. Just empty that out, pop that back in, and you are set to go. And you can put it back right there. Now, you can charge it just as the hand vac. So if you just want to put it on a shelf and charge it in the hand vac position, you're fine to do that. But then you also have the full stick vac, and you can charge it while it's set up as the stick vac as well. So we can do it both ways, and that's what's so great about this. It's versatile. It's 2-in-1. It's doing more than one job. It's making sure that you don't have to buy another item to do this. This will do the above floor cleaning jobs, and it'll do the floor as well, and the carpets.
I'm so glad that it does it all, because how much have you paid just for a hand vac? How much have you paid just for a stick vac? And never the twain shall meet. But I like that this is all one. And it's quick. It's, again, quick, affordable, effective. That's what I want when I'm cleaning, because I have better things to do on a beautiful Saturday afternoon than spend all of my time cleaning. And this is something you can do. With everybody on the phone, we've got our last 200 of these left. They're taking advantage of the 3 flex for this hour only. They're taking advantage of the fact that this is a BISSELL. I have a BISSELL steam cleaner for my floors, and I never thought I would rave about like a cleaning equipment, but when it works, you rave. And that's why this is a customer pick, because it has worked for people and they've raved about it. We're gonna go back around to the floor so that you can see more. Keeping in mind, it's for hard floors. Turn off that brush roll, and you don't have to worry about scratching your floors or anything. It's for carpets, it's for rugs, it's for upholstery. Use the hand vac, take it up off the floor, and put it on your, you know, if you need to clean the countertops, if you need to clean the little high chairs, the baby chairs, all of that. Even inside your car, you can do it.
Exactly. Using that hand vac in the car is perfect to pick up all the food. You know, you've been eating those French fries in the car, and they're going everywhere.
How'd you know?
But, exactly. But this is the one, when those spills happen, they're just the quick ones. The kids kick something over, or the dog knocks something over, you spill something, and you're running out the door. Grab this. It's always there. There's no cords to worry about. You don't have to grab the cord, then look to plug it in. You're going to use your upright vacuum all the time for your main cleaning. But this just takes, you know, it takes up that space, and it allows you to do those other jobs so quickly, so easily.
This takes away the headache, too. Because you mentioned you spill something just as you're hurrying, running out the door.
That's always when the thing
That's when you spill it, right. And that's when you say, I don't have time to do it, I'll leave it for later. You know what, if you could grab this, keep it charged, grab, swipe, and go. And that's it. And no bending over, nothing like that. This is so great.
It really does a nice job, and it is lightweight. But I think the features on here are features that you're used to having on your full-size upright, like the ability to turn that brush roll off when you want to. There's the brush roll. I can add that brush roll when I need it, or I can turn it off when I want to.
I like it.
That's what you want. Some of those same features, but now in a cordless, very lightweight option. And it's a 2-in-1 as well. Okay.
I know we're going to go to the phones. I just want to say real quickly, too, it's not even loud. It's probably quieter than your blow dryer that you use every day. So if you were wondering on that. Norma's calling us from Arkansas. Good morning, Norma. Welcome to HSN.
Hey, Norma.
Good morning.
Great to talk with you. So, Norma, you just picked this up.
Yes, I did.
What was it about that made you want to get it?
I have a really bad back problem, and I have to wait for someone to come use the big vacuum.
Yeah.
So now with this one, I believe I can probably use it more often.
Right.
You can. You don't. It's not heavy like a big vacuum, and you don't have to bend over because
We
it's
have
got
tile
that feature.
floors and wood floors
Right.
and carpet, and it just looks really simple.
Oh, Norma, I'm so glad you got it. You were one of the few who could get it this morning, so we're glad, and we'll send it right on out to you, Norma.
Thank you.
Thanks,
you. You
Norma.
take care. Norma said a lot. She was like, you know, the fact that it's not heavy, it's easy to move around. The fact that it's got that feature where it can bend both ways, actually.
Right.
It bends one way when you're using it to clean, and then the other way when you want to store it away. So it doesn't take up a lot of room. You don't have to, like, build a cabinet to keep your BISSELL in because it is that simple. And as a matter of fact, I know we're down to just our last... just a few, or as you can see, 159 of those left. Show us the bend again.
Yeah,
on that.
you know what, let's go over here by the carpet. I can
Okay.
show you that on the carpet underneath that chair, and I know we've got some more dirt on that carpet, because
Yeah.
that's what I think is special about this as well, that brush roll, and you're able to use this on those carpets. So I can turn that brush roll on, snap that in there, there we go. And now I can use it right here. I've got crumbs, I've got the brush roll going, but with this button right here,
That's
now...
the magic button.
That's the magic button. And now I'm getting underneath the coffee table, underneath the sofa, all those different areas.
Yeah.
And it really is a very versatile, easy to use, you know, a lot of features, and a two-in-one stick vac and a hand vac.
This is so great. I'm so glad that you're getting it because it just makes life easier. We have to clean anyway.
Right.
We may as well do it as fast and easy and affordably as possible, and that's what BISSELL brings to us. This is 142261. If you want it to see the whole presentation, but you want to make sure to get it, okay, presentation's over, go to your computer and order this online at 142261 because that's going to be the fastest way for you to get in. Now, Peter, thank you for this morning, but you're
Thank
going to be
you.
back for the lawn and garden.
Yes, 10 a.m.
All right, so we'll see you at 10.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. And stay on the line for your BISSELL. We'll actually let you know when it is officially sold out any minute now. But I'm going to throw it on over to Adam to let you know what else we've got coming up.